Hello, dear friends. Now we are going to talk about natural vision recovery. And today with us, Fedor Simonov, specialist in natural vision recovery. He is the author of Eye Diamond Method. Could you tell us about yourself and your method of natural vision recovery?
Hello, my dear friends. My name is Fedor Simonov, and I used to have eye problems as well as you. And I was very depressed and very sad about it because my vision deteriorated a lot when I started working on PC for a long time. After graduating from the university, I joined the international project in the software development for the oil and gas industry. And our project was connected with developing the software together with the Russian programmers and the management from the UK and the US. And because of the difference in time zones, I had to delay at work for a long time. And I had to work till 11 or midnight, and it was very, very difficult for me. And I started noticing that my vision deteriorated a lot. It was myopic, first of all, I have to say. And I noticed that I had to look at the screen from the distance like 10 or 15 centimeters. I couldn't see otherwise. My head, I had a headache. I was feeling tension in my eyes, in my head, and I was very tired, at that time. And I had to work a lot for many months, and so I was very sad about it. And I didn't know what to do, and I was thinking about wearing glasses or maybe lenses or doing the surgery because my vision was very bad. But luckily for me, I learned some very simple techniques from the Chinese healing art, which is called Qigong. And for me, it was very surprising. How was it possible? Without coffee, without sleeping a lot, having an opportunity to recover your health, to refresh your organism, to get new forces very quickly, just by practicing 5 or 10 minutes. And it didn't take a lot of time, just I had a break for 10 minutes, I was doing some exercises, and then I was feeling much better. And but first of all, I was interested in Qigong as a tool to improve the eyesight. So I started learning Qigong more, and as I have a system way of thinking, I have to have a system in my mind, you know what I mean? I started to learn many things from many people to get the system in my mind, so I could do the exercises, in a more consciousness way, more aware way. And I found my master. I knew a lot from him. He taught me a lot of things. And first of all, I was interested in how to help people and to help myself to recover the eyesight, because a lot of people around me have the eye problems, and the methods that they are using, they don't help them to feel better. So I created the Eye Diamond method, which is my tool. I was using it for myself, and then I started to help other people.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. What are differences and advantages of your method compared with the other?
The main advantage of the Eye Diamond method and the difference compared to the other methods is that it's completely integrated, which means that it's a complex method which helps not only to heal the eyesight, to recover the eyesight without pills, without LASIK surgery, without medicine or whatever. But also it helps to recover the whole organism, to heal the body, to heal the mind, to heal the soul. Because my understanding of this subject is that you should never treat your eyes, your vision, as a separate organ. Okay? Our vision is the part of the whole body, of the whole system. And the eye diamond method is completely integrated method, which helps you to solve a lot of problems in your life, including, but first of all, in your health, first of all. What I discovered when starting helping other people is that what is important is the energy. If the person is a lack of energy, he cannot do anything. He cannot solve his health problems. He cannot think properly. He cannot even do something to be more aware because he is a lack of energy. And Qigong is a powerful tool which helps people to get this energy. But Qigong is not the only tool in the eye diamond system, because Qigong is something special, for some special people. Because other people could use other tools. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't practice Qigong, but Qigong is not so effective for them as, for example, massage techniques, or meditation, or affirmations, or balanced nutrition. So the eye diamond method it consists not only Qigong, it consists of different tools like massage techniques, acupuncture and reflexology massage, autogenic training, meditations, affirmations, balanced nutrition, and of course gymnastics and fitness for eyes. But it's just the small part of the system, because for many people natural vision recovery has to do with eye fitness, like eye gymnastics. That's what I knew when I started making the research in this field. So many people have an idea that if they do gymnastics like up and down, right and left, so they will help their vision to be 100% or 20 to 20. But it's not true, because it's just the small part which is so far from the truth that it's incredible how people could believe in it. Natural eyesight recovery is something that not only eye gymnastics or eye fitness, eye training, is something more important. And eye diamond method helps people to get the healthy vision habits, which is much more important than gymnastics, because habits is something that work for you all the time without your permanent control. That's how it's different.
It's impressive, but it's an interesting thing. Who can be involved in your program? I mean, with what problems and eye problems, and at what age?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's an important question, because if we talk about the natural vision recovery, we should understand that it's not for everybody, but it's for everybody at the same time. What I mean? If you want quick results, if you want very quick results, you should do the surgery. But you should know that if you do the surgery, then you get the cosmetic effect. And the surgery causes further problems with your health. It doesn't guarantee you anything that will stop your vision from deteriorating in the future. So the eye diamond system helps people who have myopia or nearsightedness, hypermetropia, which is farsightedness, astigmatism, strabismus, and even cataract and glaucoma. So it helps everyone except blind people, because if people are blind, then this method is not what they should use. But if you have some vision problems having to do with how far you cannot see, far or near, you can be presbyopic as well, because presbyopic is something that also very common for people after 40, and it's very common. And yes, you should use the eye diamond method, and it can also help people at any age. What I discovered, because we have mixed groups, we have kids like from 6-year-old until very old people who are over 80 or 85. I can tell you this story. At my workshop in Switzerland, when a very old lady came to my workshop, the weekend workshop, and we were very surprised with the translator. We were thinking how she could manage the workshop, because she couldn't even stand properly. Yes, some people or children helped her to come to the class, and we were wondering how was it possible for her. But what was surprising and astonishing for us is that she did it, and I was so touched. She so touched my heart that I gave her flowers afterwards, and I was very and enthusiastic about giving her all these techniques. She was, if people are struggling with their laziness, if people are struggling with their bad habits and negative thoughts, if they're really passionate about life, then no problem. They can practice, and they can get very good results in natural vision recovery at any age, and even if they have cataract or glaucoma or whatever eye problems they have, or macular dystrophy or something, or retina detachment or something like this. It's possible.
It's exciting. How long does it take a person who are involved in your program to get good results? And the more important thing is how to keep the results.
Yes, it's a very important question. So according to our statistics, according to the hundreds of students all around the world who are practicing eye diamond, the average result is from 0.25 to 1 dioptry per month of the improvement, if the person is practicing not less than 30 minutes a day, for several months, of course, because it takes several months to get the healthy vision habits. And then the vision habits and the body habits will help the person to keep the results. That's what is very important. When we started, we used to think that we should have organized very intensive training. And after this intensive training for a week or for 2 weeks, some people got the results, but some people didn't. It's okay. But the people who got the results, they were losing these results after a while because of not practicing. So we have changed the system to focus not on the intense training, but to focus on the healthy and body and the healthy vision and body habits. So first, you invest your time, you invest your money, you invest your energy to get the proper and healthy body and vision habits, and then those habits will work for you forever. You don't have to practice eye diamond all your life. It's nonsense. I'm not interested in this. I'm interested in helping you to get these habits, and I'm also interested in helping you to get these habits for you and for your kids and maybe for your grandchildren. So it's very important.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. Could you tell us about about the people who are involved in your program and what progress have they achieved?
Yes, we have a lot of successful stories, of course, and I'm limited by the time of our video, but I can tell some successful cases. So the most interesting case that I can tell is about Nikolai. He used to have -13. Can you imagine? He's very highly myopic, yes, and also astigmatic. And after practicing for 2 years, he came up to us, and he was -8. Okay, so from -13 to -8. When he started eye diamond, and after 3 months of practicing eye diamond, and he also practiced the additional Qigong exercises for his eyes, he improved from -8 to -3.5. Can you imagine? And he also could drive his car without glasses. I personally was in this car. It was a little bit scary for me at the beginning, but he is very careful driver, and so he can do it even without glasses with -3.5. You know, there was another story about children, also myopic. One of my very successful stories is about Dasha, the girl whose name is Dasha. She is 11, and she is also highly myopic, -4.5. She could see the first line in the eye chart when she started. And why is this story important? Because after a few years of wearing glasses, the doctors told her mother to do the surgery at the age of 11. Can you imagine? So the mother was very shocked, yes, and she started looking for other tools how to help her daughter, and she found me, and we had a meeting with her. I had a personal class with her, and I discovered that there were several reasons why this girl had myopia of -4.5 at the age of 11. So first, she had problems with her nutrition, not balanced nutrition, because not balanced nutrition causes, the unbalanced development of the kid's organism, children's organism. So her eyes are growing faster than the body, and it also, one of the reasons, what I found out, is that she is a lack of activities. She's a very smart girl. She enjoys reading a lot, but she's lack of activities, and she cannot do very active things like sports or something, because her vision started deteriorating, and the doctors told her, don't do the sports activities because it can damage your eyes. You can, and it's like she was like, she couldn't do anything. And the third reason, what was very important, she was wearing glasses all the time, and she was reading a lot. She's a very smart girl, and she was reading a lot with the glasses on. And of course, she didn't care about her posture. She was like, and she was lying and reading, and with glasses. She used to wear it all the time. So what we did at the first, At first, we started training her vision using the eye diamond system, and slowly, step by step, she started wearing glasses less and less and less. Finally, after several months of practicing, can you imagine? She can see the 7th or the 8th line of the eye chart. So she improved her vision to 7 or 8 times. Yes? And the most important thing that she stopped wearing her glasses and she started doing sports, more activities. She started eating balanced food because I talked to her parents. So very successful stories, I can say, and it's very inspiring. The other inspiring story is from about our older student. Her name is Nadezhda. She is 58 and she used to be presbyopic. She couldn't see far, she couldn't see near perfectly well, and she had a cataract. After several months of practicing for 30 minutes a day, and she also took a part in our retreat. We organized the retreats. It's very powerful tool. If you would like to join our retreats, it's a very powerful tool to have a good rest, to relax, and to combine the holidays with the holistic practices with your health, practicing Qigong, yoga, and eye diamond methods to improve the eyesight. So after this retreat and after training the eye diamond for several months, she said goodbye all her eye diseases. So she got recovered from presbyopia. She started seeing far for 100 and near for 100, and her cataract was gone. So that's how it works.
It's amazing. And the question is, how could we start learning? What is the first step?
First of all, you should choose the format of training. We have different formats of training. The most powerful format is, of course, the workshop. You can join the workshop. We have a schedule of the workshops all around the European countries, and so you can join the workshop in Switzerland, in Basel. I visit Basel once a year, so Budapest, Spain, or just go on our check the website and you can join the workshop in your city. After the workshop, I recommend to join the online classes, because that's how it works. You attend the workshop, to do the intensive training, to get familiar with me, to get familiar with the practices, to get the material, and then when I leave, you should practice by attending the online classes. It's also very powerful tool to keep practicing on a distance, because I'm in Russia and the students from somewhere else, they don't have an opportunity to travel to Russia all the time and back. And I don't also travel from Russia to European countries like every weekend or something. So we could be in touch with each other. The online classes are very, very comfortable way of to get in touch and to practice the eye diamond and to practice the healthy vision habits and healthy body habits. And the third format of our training is the retreats. So you can also join our retreats, and you should just check the website and see what is the nearest retreat in our schedule. We have the retreats in Altai in Russia. It's a very nice place, very, very nice nature, and in Spain, Mallorca, for example, or Alicante. We also travel to Bali, Indonesia. some other countries. So just check the schedule of the retreats. So all these steps can be very interesting and powerful. If you have a special case, a very urgent case, you can also contact me by Skype or WhatsApp, and we can agree the time and date, the personal individual class for you, and I will give the personal recommendations for you. Yes, that's how it works.
And the last question is what recommendations and advices can you give to our listeners?
The most important advice I can give you, my dear friends, is that please focus on the freedom and get rid of dependencies. What I mean, dependencies is something that demand all your energy, all your money, all your attention from time to time. But if you're free, then you have more energy, you have more tools to get a better life, a better quality of health. What I mean, what are the examples of dependencies? The first example is the glasses. Glasses is something which is artificial. It's like it's like a gips. They should be worn on a temporary basis. So you should wear them as less as possible if you really want to see better. Forget about contact lenses, because the contact lenses is something which is worse than glasses. Glasses you can wear for very little time and then do the training and slowly get rid of them at all. If you're highly myopic, then you cannot stop wearing glasses now, because it's like, it's impossible. But you should reduce the lenses in your glasses at least twice. So you have the spare dioptries, so your eyes could work, your eye muscles could work. So, and third, of course, if you would like to do the surgery, also forget about it, because it doesn't help people to get rid of the reasons of the eye problem. So always try to be free, and your freedom can only be achieved if you focus on your awareness, if you invest your money, if you invest your energy in self-improvement, in getting healthy vision habits, in getting healthy body habits, and if you improve the whole blood circulation, the whole energy circulation in your body, mind, and soul. So please be aware, and see you. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.